Hello everyone, this is the JDawgtor, and welcome back to my lab. Well, this time we're not actually in the lab, we're in one of my matrix rooms. We're actually still inside the lab, but I'm in the matrix rooms where I can generate whatever I want. So, yeah. So, welcome to another little Minecraft creation. This one, as you can tell by the command blocks over there, is 1.9. Oh, geez, I accidentally took a screenshot. So today I made a really cool creation. It's Microbots in Minecraft. If you don't know what this is, it's from the Disney movie Big Hero 6. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely go watch it. Awesome movie. But the bad guy, Yokai, has a kabuki mask that when he wears it, he can control these like little robots that can build whatever he wants. Like, they're like little tiny bot things. I won't really spoil much for you, but if you have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. So, I've built that you can actually do stuff. Oh, whoops, the contraptions went on. You can actually do stuff with Microbots, and it looks pretty cool. Oh, hold on. Peaceful one. And it looks pretty cool. My computer's lagging a little bit. But as you can see, it works pretty well. So, I'm going to show you how it works. So the first thing that you have is once you put it on, you get speed, resistance, and I'll talk about the levitation in a minute. So when you take damage, you won't take damage as much, but you're a bit faster, so it looks cool. And right now it looks like nothing, and the reason we're like this is because we have a levitation that we just move around. So when I actually look up, I actually start moving with Microbots, and if I just look normally, then I'm fine. But what's cool is this actually works. Oops. Game mode 0. It works in survival mode and adventure. And if you look down, you'll start to go down. And what's really cool about this is that if you still look down even though you're in the floor, you won't like suffocate in the floor. So let's go over to these command blocks over here. And as you can see, when I look up, I just won't go up, so that way I don't suffocate. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I won't suffocate. So, that's pretty cool. So you can move around, and it's pretty funny. I was thinking of making a minigame like this, but yeah, I might. So the next thing we have is if you shift, it'll spew out Microbots. And it looks pretty cool. So you can actually hold it down and build things. It's kind of hard to do, but you can actually build stuff. And what's cool is it'll actually damage mobs. So I've got some test dummies. Whoa! Got some test dummies over here. Let's spawn them in. We got Dan, TDM, and all kinds of other guys. Whoa! So they're trying to attack us. But we can actually attack them first. It will suffocate them. But it will also damage them when they get close. Come on, guys, die. There we go. As you can see, they're taking damage. Another thing that you can do is if you want to take care of some friends, so like if you're playing with this with some friends, you can drop any item, and it will actually summon a minion for you. So you can actually spew this out and spawn in a whole bunch of Microbot minions, and they'll attack players. Including you, but they'll probably be aggroed on other people first. So first, let's peaceful. There we go. So yeah, pretty cool. Let me think. I don't think there's any other attacks. Yeah, so that's all I have right now. But also, if you get shot with an arrow when you have this mask on, it'll actually fall off. That's still kind of a bit finicky, but also that can happen. Oh, oops. So, yeah. So that's the Microbots. So now I'm going to show you how they work. I'm not going to go like completely detailed into the command blocks, like what all the commands are and stuff, but I might give you some flashes on the screen or something, but we'll see. So the way these work is that there is a command block that when you wear the mask, your score of mask gets set to 2. And then there's another command block which removes one from your score every tick. So that way, it'll always remove one, so that when you set to 2, when you wear the mask, it'll at least always be 1. Then what I'm doing is I'm affecting that player with speed and levitation and resistance. The levitation has a level of 255, which makes it that you just move around. And then another command block spawns a whole bunch of zombies that have blocks on their heads and are invisible right at my feet, just to look cool. Then another thing that it does is when you look up, it'll teleport you up just a little bit, and when you look down, it'll teleport you down a little bit. But I'm using a detect thing, so that way it'll only do it when there's air underneath me or on top of me. So that way I won't get suffocated. And then finally, how the shifting works is a bit more complicated, because it's using all this stuff. So what's this stuff? This is all the command blocks that control the shifting. Because, well, I used a filter, so that way it will work in any direction, but it detects when you're shifting when you are... There's a scoreboard objectives, which is a stat.sneak time. So every time you sneak, it'll add 1. Every single tick. It'll detect if it's 1, and it'll summon falling sand that has damage on, and drop items to 0, so that way it will not drop the item and cause all kinds of lag. But what it does is, depending on where you're looking, you will actually put them in each direction. Now, the problem is, the reason these aren't all chained command blocks is because I used a filter that's for 1.8, since I'm on 1.9, so, yeah. So that's kind of a bit complicated. But then the final thing is it'll detect, when you summon the minions, how it works is it detects if there's an item nearby you. And if it is, it'll summon that entity right by the item and then kill the item instantly using these commands. So yeah, that's how the Microbots work. If you want to see more of this, then please subscribe or like and stuff like that, and I'll be able to do more and maybe more interesting ones and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the future. JDawgtor out.